Hello, and oh wait, what's it again? Um, Welcome to the Honest Label. Okay,
Restart.
okay, hold on. All right, no, I can just cut that out at the beginning. All right,
Okay.
ready? Welcome to Be Honest, the relatable weekly podcast where you ask questions and we discuss topics. Well, I forgot to mention it was episode 8.
Oh, come on!
All right, wait,
You
we'll do.
just delete it. Don't.
No, okay, we'll go again.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
at 25. All right, ready?
Okay.
Welcome to Be Honest, the week. Oh, I forgot again. Oh, no, I got it. All right, you ready? Ready? All right, at 35, I'll start talking. Ready? Welcome to episode 8 of To Be Honest, the relatable weekly podcast where we ask questions and you discuss topics. What?
Where we ask questions.
I'm not doing this on purpose, I swear. Alright, are you ready? I'm never using
Stop
I'm
being
never this bad.
stupid.
Okay, got it.
We might just have to restart.
No.
That is bad.
Welcome to episode 8 of To Be Honest, the relatable weekly podcast where you ask questions and we discuss topics. I got my words in a scramble there. I swear I'm not doing it on purpose.
Are we gonna restart?
No. We're in. We're keeping it.
Okay.
Just. I feel like I should disclaimer. Welcome, by the way. This is episode 8. I just took like a minute of like 40 different intros to try to get it right. I got it wrong like every time.
This is funny to me because
Last
week
last
you were
week,
making fun of me.
yeah, I usually don't get it wrong though. I never get it wrong. That one, I didn't get it wrong. I just scrambled my words, but before I definitely got it wrong.
Okay.
That time I meant the intro we're keeping. We're in. I mean, this is episode
Hello.
8. Oh yeah, this is it. Hello, we're here.
Yes.
We are recording on a Thursday.
Yeah.
We usually record on a Wednesday. That was yesterday, but we didn't know we were gonna miss it. Just things kept popping up, and so we were both busy.
Yeah.
But we're still gonna have it this week. You should be listening to this if you're listening when it came out on Saturday morning. If you listened to it right when it came out, which is doubtful. Because of this, we're busy. Both of us are busy tonight. We're going to be gone, so we didn't have time to plan this. So
Yes.
this is kind of, it's not going to be like a couple weeks ago when we didn't have anything, because I have a few notes just on my head.
Yeah.
Not on my head, in my head.
On top, like sticky notes all around your head.
Sticky notes. No, that I want to talk. Sticky notes. By the way, did you know that it was like it was actually the scientist. This is off topic, but there was actually the scientist that you said sticky notes for some reason. I know about this, but sticky notes. The scientist that made the glue was actually initially trying to make a stronger type of glue that didn't dissolve over time, and he actually succeeded in making the weakest glue known to man. Even though he wanted really strong glue. This is his words, not mine. This is like 1968 or something. You can look it up. And he was like sitting in church one day. He had totally, this is like 4 years later, he totally disregarded the useless glue he had made. And he was in like a hymnal book or something. And his bookmarks kept like flying off the page. Don't ask me how, it's magic. But he was getting really annoyed, and he suddenly thought, what if I use this weak glue on paper for my bookmarks?
You're making this up.
I'm not making this up.
You are.
I'm 100. This is 100% factual.
You're making this up.
I'm not making this up. You can look it up after, or maybe we'll have a little cut somewhere where you can look it up. I'm not lying. He was sitting in church. Okay, his bookmarks were flying off of his page, and he thought, I should put glue on this to make them stay. This is the good part. He tried it, and he figured that the glue does not ruin the paper or the book at all, like a sticky note doesn't. Boom, the world's most popular office product of paper was invented, best-selling, the man's rich. He's probably dead now. But, yeah, that's how it happened.
Regular paper might be.
What?
More
Regular
effective.
paper? No, but, like, because of the sticky side of a sticky note, you can stick it, it doesn't ruin the paper, or whatever you're sticking it to, and you can use it for, like, a bookmark and stuff, or a note. On your wall.
A book note.
Such as the name. Anyway,
Sticky note.
I was saying before you said sticky notes on my head that I have just thought of a few things that I wanted to talk about. But mainly we're kind of just winging it, so we're just gonna have a conversation.
I do have a
see
quote.
where it goes. Oh yeah, quoted it. Totally forgot.
So I would
go
just
for
like
it.
to say that you can get this off Etsy.
Off Etsy. Oh, it's a quote.
It's $8, by the way.
$8 just for the quote?
It's a Thomas Edison hand-typed on vintage typewriter quote win.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the quote is...
I'm not sure about that grammar.
When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this. You haven't. Thomas Edison.
When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember you haven't?
Remember this, you haven't.
Okay. I mean...
It makes sense.
Except that it's really not a relevant quote because you have never exhausted all possibilities because
Right, that's what you
possibilities
said.
are
When
infinite.
you feel like you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel like you have.
Okay, hold on. I feel like you just don't understand the world of quotes.
No, it's just quotes are very specific, I think, to what... Like, a quote either hits you or it doesn't, you know? Like, and I feel like...
Hit or miss.
No, not hit or miss, because, like, it always means the same
That's
thing.
the new segment.
Segment?
Hit or miss.
Hit or miss? I don't know how we'd imply that, but... Oh, by the way, if the audio sounds different, we are trying something new. Hopefully it's more isolated and less echoey. We're not sure. Anyway, if you can tell the difference, because I feel like the podcast sounds different every week, you could totally let us know on TikTok or in the comments or something, and we will. I don't know if it's good. We might try it again. But anyway, I mean that's it. I mean,
Yeah, that was so cool. But that's the end of the podcast. Woohoo!
we're here. This is the end. It's not really, but I don't know. I mean, what do you want to talk about? I feel like it's a good time for a conversation. Yeah.
Sure. This is not how conversations work.
No, you walk up to someone and you say, how's it going? And they say, this is your turn.
Oh, I thought you were telling a story, so I was like...
No. This is...
It's taking a long time.
We already talked about my brain dysfunctions. Okay, no. This is your turn.
I'm exhausted, so I'm not as hyper.
Good. It's
I
always
haven't
overboard
been
every
getting
time.
any sleep. It's been like 4 hours of sleep for the past week.
That's probably like half of what you need. I probably get like 8 hours of sleep every night, which is normal. So.
Good for you.
Anyway, you walk up to someone and you say,
How?
no, not you. Okay.
Oh,
this
wait.
is how conversation
okay.
starts. Okay,
Yeah.
because this is what you said. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to someone, you say, "How you doing?" or "What's up?" or "What have you been doing?" or whatever.
I'm doing great. What have you done this week?
No, because I asked you first.
I asked you first.
Quote from a good old 2000s movie. Anyway, that movie was actually made in 2000. Did you know that?
Okay.
Just I thought it was interesting because it seems older than that, doesn't it? Some aspects of it sound or feel older, and some sound newer or feel older. It's sort of a timeless. We're talking about The Grinch, by the way, the Jim Carrey one, the live action one, and
You're really just
it's a bit of a. I feel like it's a timeless movie.
timeless.
Yeah, like like some songs, like 80s songs or something that are so popular today, like a bunch of John Bon Jovi
Someone
stuff.
was saying, like, in 2050, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this is so retro. I had these LED lights, and it's like they had these in the 20s."
I know that's weird to
That's
think about because
weird.
me, when I'm like 40, I'm gonna look back and be like, man, back in the 20s when it was like, these weird things were relevant, and it's
These weird things were relevant.
well, that's the thing though. It's just relevant of today's culture because things obviously come back and they leave all the time, like that one line in the Taylor Swift song.
I knew you were gonna say that.
And
The I come back like a 90s trend.
yeah, that
Yeah.
line. And I don't know, it's weird because I feel like when we're here, like for example, I'm sorry, this is scrambled, but I'm trying to decipher my own
I
thoughts.
can't even pay attention. You're talking so slow and in like a monotone voice.
I'm trying to contemplate my own contemplations. So for example, Apple, for all we know, 50 years from now will not exist, But when we get there, it's
You're
going to
talking
seem
about, like
the company.
Okay, I was like, Apple probably will exist.
However, Apple's yes. However doubtful that is, because Apple's like huge, hundreds of $billion company. But when you think about it, if we got there in like to 2065 or something, okay? Imagine it's 2065.
Okay.
We're like 80 years old, or however old we'd be. I don't know how old we'd be. I don't want to do that. Um, and we're there, and we're looking back, and we're like, remember this thing. And it's like, when you're in that time, it's the most relevant thing in the world. But when you left that time, it seems like it was like so irrelevant.
I'm just
You know what I
not
mean?
even understanding what you're saying. All your words are just like flying past one ear out the other, and there's nothing in between to stop it.
Okay, no brain. You just called yourself really dumb. That's like an insult you're supposed to say to someone else.
I didn't mean to.
Anyway, what I meant though is like, I'm just saying like things relevant now are probably not gonna be relevant later. It's just weird to think about because the things that are most relevant to us now are like important, but they're not going to be later.
Is this what your subject was?
No. This was. I mean, I just thought about this because you said something. I don't remember what you said anymore.
Me either.
You said something.
I don't. Oh, I said you said it first.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We started with the. Oh yeah.
Anyway,
the Grinch,
yeah.
and then it was a 2000 movie.
Wait, we need to continue the conversation. I'm gonna start.
Okay.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just sitting here recording a podcast.
What'd you do this week?
That's actually a good point. I started watching the show
Oh, dear.
on Netflix. I'm totally obsessed, by the way. On Netflix, Sherlock. And it's not a new show, but first time I started watching it. And it's fantastic. It's Benedict Cumberbatch.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm gonna persuade you to start watching it at some point.
I just don't like watching new things.
It's not really new.
No, I mean like I don't like watching anything that I haven't already seen.
Well, that started somehow. The things you have seen now, you saw at some point.
Right, but I just watch those same things over and over and over and over and over again.
I think you have a bit of a problem.
I think so too, but I don't. That's okay. I am obsessed with it.
I don't know. I think
that this is an obsession that doesn't hurt anyone.
I don't know if you're quoting something because I'm not getting the quote.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I feel like you should, because I'm totally like I'm hooked, and it's actually weird because it's a BBB. No, it's a BBC. It's a BBC show, and it
you should audition for like the next B movie.
What? That doesn't make sense.
I told you I'm tired.
This is bad because either way,
BBB.
no, either way,
BBB.
no. Either way, you're like hyper because it's like you're either like tired type of hyper, like you have to like overcompensate for how tired you are, or you're like just hyper because you know.
Or there's like one in between where I'm actually tired and I just sleep.
Well, that's not right now. Cause
no, it's not. Because I just had one of my favorite foods.
Oh.
Which, if you watched the last podcast, little plug. I mentioned
ad.
mac and cheese, and that's what I just ate.
For lunch. Yeah,
and,
this is lunchtime.
I'm
What time is it?
making a Reese's.
It's
So
like 12.
it's in the freezer.
Oh yeah, I remember I used to do that.
Yeah, it's like
I don't even remember how
we
to make
made
it
it
anymore.
bad though. We like put coconut oil in it. And that's not something
No,
that
I didn't do that. I put butter in. I did butter.
Oh, I think how I used to make it was just like coconut oil and like sugar and chocolate, and then I would like melt it, and then I would.
See, usually you don't
put peanut butter
you don't
on
melt
top.
chocolate. You put cocoa powder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where you went wrong.
That's where it tastes bad.
Oh, well, it's for baking though. Cocoa powder. It's not supposed to be like directly.
Yeah, I had it I made this like brownie thing that I saw on TikTok, like brownie batter dough type of thing.
Yeah.
And I ate it.
Oh, was that like a few days ago? You made me try that.
Yeah, you didn't like it.
No, it didn't taste good.
I think you had a bite of cocoa powder. Like I think
a
you
little
just
pocket of dust.
Yeah, because you were like, it tastes like cocoa powder, and I was like, I put
That
like
don't sound like that.
I put like half a teaspoon in, so I was like, in this whole thing, you could taste the cocoa powder.
Half of a teaspoon. Oh, come on. That's like nothing. You didn't put that little in.
No, but I was exaggerating.
Yeah. yes, you were.
Oh, that was weird.
What?
We
Awkward
jumped,
silence?
there was a weird sound. The sound of silence is loud.
I thought you were gonna keep talking.
I've never heard any silence quite this loud. We just love Taylor Swift.
No, I don't know that line.
Oh, I've never heard. I don't want to get copyright striked, dude.
No, that's not how that. I think there's like a rule.
I think
or
you have to
something.
be famous before you.
No, well, the thing is usually that wouldn't happen unless there's money to claim on the video, or at least a percentage of money to claim. Because like suppose this podcast got 1 million views, and we got three.
This would not be the podcast that
$3 for every okay, we'd get like 3K from this video, supposedly. Okay.
You're going into monotone again.
I'm sorry, but we'd get like 3K from this video. Okay. Supposedly, if it got $1 million or 1 million views, that's 1 million ad views.
3K each?
No, total. Okay.
I could stab you.
No, you wouldn't get life insurance. Okay?
I could 3K.
I think that they could claim a percentage of that
You could fake
for
it.
the amount of time that their song was in the video. I think, or they could just claim the whole thing
So
and get it
2
taken down.
seconds? Could they steal?
No,
$2 million?
it has to be at least like a 6-second clip of the song, I think,
Oh.
for it to be considered copyright infringement. Because it goes against YouTube.
That's not very interesting.
Well, you started talking about it, but
I didn't know it was gonna go into this whole rant.
so,
Like I
know a
know
lot
facts,
about random stuff.
but like
Yeah, just
come
random
on.
stuff.
Tone down your personality. No, water down your. That's awful.
You know, when you go to like an event or something, and they have like those massive orange like jars or like jugs, like the huge Gatorade cooler things with the little tab that nozzle you press down. And
What
then
are
it
you
comes out.
talking about?
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
It has a huge lid circular. It's like a base. It's like a barrel. It's like orange.
Like the blues?
And it has like a huge circular lid you take off.
Go.
And it has a little nozzle that you press it and the liquid comes out in your cup. You know what I mean?
Like a fountain?
Yeah.
You're
Except
talking about a fountain, but you described it as an orange barrel?
because it is. You know what I mean? Like it's a massive Gatorade. Like they have it on like the side. Like okay, you know this. Okay, for like when football teams win the Super Bowl, they like dump it the entire thing on their coach and stuff. It's like full of Gatorade. Yeah, with the nozzle that you press.
Okay, but like you said a barrel. Why didn't you just say like a cooler?
That's what I said. I said an orange cooler with a massive screw-off lid, and I told you, and you didn't, register.
By the way, I'm still sick.
Yeah, that's true.
I went to the doctor's yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
You went to the doctor. What did they diagnose
You came with me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, we were gone for a really long time.
Yeah,
I just didn't go inside. I
I
stayed in the car.
I have.
Oh yeah. What they diagnose you with?
I want to say barley, but that's
Oh, no,
not it.
it was
It starts. It's
bronchitis.
That I thought.
It
what
was-
about that dinosaur, Bronchiosaurus?
Yeah, you've been diagnosed with bronchiosaurus
Have you heard the thing? People are like, making,
on TikTok.
not like the pandemic is something we joked about.
It's not contagious, by the way. It was.
Oh yeah, no, it's viral.
Yeah, so not contagious
Yeah.
anyway.
No.
That's the only reason I'm sitting
it's,
here.
Yeah, it's just a struggle for me
Just
personally.
yeah. Oh, is that why you've only gotten 4 hours of sleep?
Yeah, but I got medicine. So.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
Um,
what were you saying? TikTok or people have been.
Yeah, like
Okay.
people have been doing different things. So obviously everyone knows what the pandemic thing is called, but some people will be. I don't know if we can get copyrighted for that.
Copyright for what?
I don't
Saying
know, I've heard some videos have been taken down because people say the C word.
there. You mean not the bad.
Have you heard the thing where it's like?
But there have to
well,
actually.
yeah, I know.
They have to actually be people watching
you
this
seen the thing?
video
It's
for
like-
it to be taken down. No, I haven't seen
It's like there's a. It's like.
it. Use your words.
There's
You're worse than I am.
people are out and about. There's a Panda Express going on right now.
No, do they just like
They
make
just exchange
the
it
most
for different
obnoxious? Like, no, I haven't seen that. That type of stuff wouldn't pop up on my For You page. Oh, but this is actually an interesting topic. 'Cause, hold on, time out. Because I upload a TikTok like every week from when I upload the podcast.
Yeah, he controls the TikTok.
Yeah, it's the account's on my phone.
I don't. I have
But
my own TikTok.
but I was wondering, should I comment? This is interesting to see our thought process here. Should I comment on other videos?
Don't plug our.
Not to plug, but just so people could just see the name.
Why is it called that? Like plug? Like, but I think of like a.
It's like it's sort
know
of like
the-
inserting into the conversation.
The cheese whiz spray.
Yeah.
That they
the
give to, like,
cheese-
dogs at the
cheese
vet?
spray. Yeah.
Well,
I don't know if they give those to
you know
dogs
they
at the
call
vet.
those cheese plugs. That's what I think of.
I don't think that. When someone says plug, I think of an outlet, personally.
Oh,
But
that's kind of more
logical.
logical.
But it's just because you're inserting something into the conversation. But because our name is on the name on TikTok is at
Do you not
To Be Honest
comment on
Podcast.
anything?
No, I don't.
Don't like leave hate comments.
No,
Don't
that's
be rude.
what I'm saying. But
Oh.
a lot of TikToks are like, interact with this video, and I'm like, should I just interact with the video?
Don't
is what I'm
just
saying.
interact with the video.
I mean, like, should I
Just
comment something relevant to the video?
If
that
you
people-
want to, yeah.
So that then people would be like, oh, what's this profile that says
I
To
don't
Be
think
Honest
that- I don't
Podcast?
think that
Click on our profile. Oh, it says to go to YouTube. Oh, and then suddenly we have another viewer. You know?
Have you seen-
Business
Have you
inquiry.
seen those things where like people comment? They're like, "Read my name," and then the thing's gonna be like,
Oh, the dumbest thing
"Read
ever.
my bio," and
Yeah.
then you go to their bio and it's like, "Go to my second video."
Second video,
and
yeah.
then read the second video's description.
Look at the sound.
Just look
yeah.
at the sound, and it just
It
like,
goes
keeps
on for
going,
like forever.
and then you end up clicking on this link for like
Elmo
garbage.
slippers or something.
Yeah, Elmo slippers.
Like the weirdest thing ever. I have seen that, and it's strange that people. I think it's a little bit weird. Anyway,
It's a good way to get views.
good. It's like click.
I fall into those too. Like I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't follow just because I know it's gonna happen.
No, I don't follow. I just
Follow into.
where it goes.
This wasn't something I planned to talk about, but saying this made me think about it now. Should I add titles? 'Cause I think I should reformat.
You already said. You already asked.
I know, but I didn't do it because I forgot.
Oh.
But I'm
What?
saying, should I? So you want me to do it based on?
This should be the distraction podcast.
No. Last time was definitely worse. Should I do it based on? This is sort of like, this isn't even podcast. This is just us talking. This is our behind the scenes business talk. Oh, should I title this one business talk or?
No, because people are gonna click on it to learn how to become a millionaire, and we would not know anything about
Okay,
that.
so I could name it something like, because we've been talking about TikTok for like 5 minutes. I could name it TikTok Inquiries or something.
Inquiries
Inquiries.
and
Yeah.
co-host's problem with not being able to watch anything and TikTok.
Not being able to watch. Oh yeah. Chronic illness of television. Chronic television illness.
That's not.
And-
Do you know what chronic illness?
Do you know what chronic means? Yeah, it means you've been diagnosed with it permanently.
But like,
So I think you have this problem. I should just give up.
nobody made the diagnosis except for you, and you don't count. You're not a doctor.
Well, I'm not officially a doctor, but you know.
You're not a doctor.
Unofficially, I'm not a doctor either. I make my own diagnosis. But for the title, I feel like we could totally, during the podcast, if we're talking about something for a while, be like, oh, this is the title. Just every podcast. Like, when we get to like half an hour in, we can just be like, this is what the title's going to be. Because by then, we should know what we had talked about. Unless we had something planned. No, we're not.
We're
like
not half an hour in.
Yeah, we're like 20 minutes in. 22 minutes in. So, should we wait for 8 minutes?
Let me just sit here.
I don't know. Anyway, what do you do in your free time?
Well, okay, a lot.
Yeah, let's hear it. Give me like not a schedule, but like things you like doing.
I write
You write what? I need more
a
information.
lot. I write everything. No, I write on sticky notes. I write my to-do list.
You make to-do
songs.
list. You mean like you wake up in the morning and you make a to-do list for that day?
No, I do that the night before so I can sleep.
Oh. Well, yeah, but it's after you wake up is when you make it, is what I mean.
No, I do it the night before so I can.
Oh, so that you're not thinking
so I'm
about
not
it while you're
yeah,
sleeping?
because if I think about it, I'm gonna be like, I know I'm gonna forget everything.
Yeah, okay, that
'Cause
makes sense.
I don't remember, but
I don't do that. Typically, I usually
I
remember.
write monologues. Sometimes
Music,
music. I
plays.
low key can play a few instruments.
Yeah.
Not professionally. I have pets.
Take care of. Yeah, we heard all of that.
Yeah,
last
those.
time.
Yeah, those are
I
my
guess
pets.
you take care of your pets. That's what you do in your free time.
I watch the same show.
Same shows over and over and over.
I like to clean. We already discussed that. on the
Yeah, because
podcast.
you have your cleaning problems. That was probably like episode 2.
Yeah, I like to clean, and I
yeah.
do sports.
Sports,
Sports.
activities.
Hobbies. Those are my hobbies.
Yeah, those are kind of like your
Those are
hobbies.
my-
What you do. I don't know if I actually have any hobbies, and it's kind of worrying.
You
I don't like. I actually. I don't know if I have a hobby.
you vacuum your room once a month.
I do more than that.
You
If I have food in there, I should definitely do more than that. I don't know what.
you eat food.
That's not a hobby. That's
You drink a lot of water.
Man, yeah, that's true.
That's
Because I'm pretty sure it's like 64 ounces in a gallon. You can Google this really quick, actually, because you have your phone with you. I don't. Mine's in the other room with my watch because it kept buzzing last time.
You run
sometimes.
sometimes.
Athletics, I guess. That's not so much a hobby though. That's like a lifestyle.
Don't ever say that again.
It's just a lifestyle. No, not like that.
Nobody actually talks like that.
Yeah,
Wait, what am I googling?
Valley Girl. How many ounces are in a gallon? I feel like I should know this, but
Ounces. Why do I spell ounces like once? Ounces. Gallon.
I'm pretty sure it's 64. And so on the
128
ounces are in a gallon. Okay, so I drink a gallon and a half of water like every day.
fluid ounces.
So it was twice that.
What are fluid ounces?
Liquid ounces, like water.
1 U.S. gallon is 128 U.S. fluid ounces.
Yeah.
So
Not the metric system.
half U.S. gallon is equal to 64.
64. So I carry around a water bottle with me all the time. This is massive metal. I'm not gonna say the brand is because we're not giving free promo. But it's 60 gallon or 60 ounces. No, I couldn't carry 60 gallons. It's 60 ounces of water, and I drink like 3 of those a day. So that's pretty good. I feel like lately though I haven't been good about drinking water.
I don't really drink water.
Drink water. It's actually like super helpful. Like you'd be surprised the issues that your body doesn't have.
When I'm
you drink water.
hungry and we don't have like snacks, I drink water. But like specifically ice water.
If you were like sitting in a lecture, okay, and your stomach started growling,
You would eat goldfish.
no.
I'm gonna be one of those people that carry
carries
around
like a little
goldfish.
baggie. No, that's not what you do because that's just weird. If you drink water, it actually
Well,
temporarily.
you don't take it out. You leave it in your bag and like you just itch your face once in a while and you put a goldfish in your mouth.
No, that's not gonna satisfy anyone.
It's gonna satisfy the person eating goldfish.
What you should do actually is just like have a few swallows of water every like 5 minutes because it'll actually 10 minutes, not 5 minutes. Every 10 minutes, it actually occupies your stomach for a while till you can leave and actually go get food.
The worst thing to eat when you're hungry is probably
Celery.
like Pringles or
So why do you like Pringles so much?
because like you don't eat them when you're hungry. You
You
eat
eat
them
them-
when you're
Sad.
sad or
No.
bored or happy and they make you even more happy.
Why is it a thing that when you're bored, you really want to eat food?
Because you have nothing else to do.
Not you specifically, but I'm just saying like people in general. Because that's actually interesting. Because why would people's go-to for after being bored be to eat food?
Because you don't know if you're hungry.
Did you know that yawning is actually more...
I just started yawning.
Did you know that yawning is actually more... it stimulates more... what's it called? Positive endorphins in your brain or something. It releases more
Oh, you know what?
than actually getting a compliment. Did you know that? That sounds weird, but yawning, you actually...
I just yawned and I don't feel any happier.
It's more beneficial to your brain.
Oh.
Your brain likes it more than getting a compliment. Isn't that interesting?
Serotonin.
Is that what it's called?
Serotonin, I think, is happiness.
Well, whatever the happy brain chemical
Well,
is.
actually, what I like to do is I just smile first thing in the morning, even if I'm tired. I just and then
I don't do that.
for like 30 seconds, you just smile, and then you get out of bed and you're like, today is gonna be a great day. Which, if you think about it, or it's like today's gonna be the best day ever. It's kind of weird because like that means your
Then
days
yesterday,
will get better and better and better. So,
but like infinitely better, infinitely
but
compound.
also sometimes if you're really not feeling it, you can do like a little jig, little dance. Just like move around a little bit.
Little jig, little dance.
Or you can take like a walk for 10 minutes. It makes you happier. That's why I take walks.
Only 10 minutes? You're gonna get like half a mile in 10 minutes.
I know, but it just makes you happier.
Okay, you feel accomplished or something, sort of like making a to-do list. I feel like it's actually...
It's like making your bed first thing in the morning.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think it's actually a good thing to like have like a morning routine because it actually starts your day pretty good. I don't, but like
Sir.
there's things I do, but I don't necessarily have a routine I strictly follow. By the way, 29 minutes in, this is close enough to half an hour. I think we title it "Little Dance, Little Jig." I was thinking about it when you said it. Little Dance, like Lil, Little Dance, Little Jig.
Go ahead, title it.
Okay. Myself editing in the future. Acknowledge your existence. I'll put like words on screen or something. I'll just title the video that. Write it down if you need to, because I forgot last time. Because what did we say the title was going to be?
The Distraction Podcast.
Before that, we said it was going to be Take a Bus.
Take a Bus.
Take a Bus. I forgot to title it that, so I just did the number again. Take a Bus, the Distraction Podcast, and Little.
I'm pretty
Little
sure
Dance,
I
Little
came
Jig.
up with that one too.
Yeah, Little Dance, Little Jig. This one was mine. Little Dance, Little Jig.
But I still said
will
it.
be the will be the title of this one. That's
No, you can have the
nice.
credit. I dub the Sir credit.
Dub the Sir allow you to use this phrase, like copyright.
Yeah.
Restrictions been lifted. Yeah.
Anyway, I have 2 morning routines.
You didn't ask me what I do in my free time.
I have 2 morning routines.
You didn't ask. No. I'm putting my foot down.
No,
you didn't ask
hold on,
me.
sir.
You didn't ask me what I do. in my
I'm
free
gonna
time.
forget.
Well, so am I.
Just wait.
Actually, I won't forget.
It's gonna be like 2 seconds.
Liar.
I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. 1,
So
2.
my first one is my productive one, and that's when I don't eat cereal for breakfast. But if I eat cereal for breakfast, I either woke up late,
Yeah.
or I'm not gonna have a productive day.
Um.
So what do you do in your free time?
I play games. I watch Sherlock. Apparently, the
I'm
show
pretty
that
sure
I'm obsessed
we
with.
talked about this. You don't have hobbies.
It's so weird. People actually have hobbies. I don't have hobbies. Like, there's
Oh,
not
I
even a
also
game
draw.
I play specifically a lot.
I draw.
You draw.
You do
Yeah,
this
I don't
podcast.
draw. That's true. This is my one. But this is like,
What do you mean I draw?
I'm only involved in the podcast like 3 days a week, really.
I
You know, and I feel like a hobby is something you do a lot. Not necessarily when you're bored, but because it consumes time when you have time to do it. For example, the trend like in 2010, or like rainbow loom bracelets and stuff. Maybe that was like 2014. Everyone was making them
I play
bracelets,
3
and
instruments.
it was time consuming. You know.
Get an instrument.
Well, I will.
My guitar string broke. One of them, so I'm gonna get that fixed.
Oh, did it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Lil
it
Twang.
did.
Lil Twang.
Maybe that's what.
The title, Lil Twang. No. Little Dance, Little Jig. That's what it's gonna be.
I think it's Lil Jig, Lil Dance.
No, Little Dance, Little Jig. I'll listen to it back and I'll know. Now I don't even remember what I was gonna say. This is your
Hobbies.
fault. Hobbies. Time. Oh yeah, the rainbow loom bracelets, because that was like time consuming, and you had to like learn how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you said you should play an instrument. I already talked about that. You should play an instrument. I really want to play piano, but I don't like, my room is full of stuff, so I couldn't put a piano anywhere. So I'm going to I'm gonna like.
We have a friend that does piano. Well, we have multiple friends.
Yeah,
who
I have many friends.
But like,
No.
you're trying to.
that play piano is what I meant. I feel like piano is very common to take lessons when you're like young and stuff. We didn't necessarily have a piano growing up. Like we had.
No, we had
like,
a keyboard, and then we have
there was a
different
guitar.
keyboard now.
Yeah, and
We had a
keyboard.
guitar.
But the point is, I'm just gonna buy like a $10,000 really nice 204 instrument. Why did I say 204? Oh, there's 204 bones in the human body. That's why I said that.
Okay, come on. You're making stuff up now. Come on.
I'm not making.
No, I mean you're making stuff up just to add facts in.
I'm not lying, guys.
Get it? You're smart. Get
No,
over
I'm not.
yourself.
I'm not smart. I'm of average intelligence.
That's not true.
Of average intelligence sounds like a nice
Of
title.
average intelligence is the next for neighboring sounds.
It's the sequel or the prequel to Neighboring Sounds.
Yeah, we're gonna pull a little Star Wars. It's the prequel, but neighboring sounds come out first.
Well, that's what prequel means.
I know.
The one that came before,
Right.
even after the first one was released.
Right. And
But
then our third one will come
the problem would it'd have to
Little
be a
dance,
change of
little
scene.
jig.
Little dance, little jig. And that's about
That's a rip-off series.
Yeah,
That's
that's-
something somebody else tried to start
Side
after they
series.
bought the company, and it was really bad.
the company. What's the company's net worth right now?
285,000 nothings.
Pennies.
Nothings.
Pennies. 285,000 pennies is
No, 84.
$285.
No, 284,000.
There aren't that many bones in the
nothing.
human body.
284,000 nothings times 0
Yep.
is,
0
and that times 1,
is still 0.
and that times 10,
It's still 0. Okay.
and that times 10
Nothing.
nothings is...
It's still 0. I'm sorry. Standing ovation. No.
I'm still sitting.
Yeah. Well, your chair's higher than mine. We've talked about this before. We didn't even have papers for this podcast. I realized how actually prepared we've been.
Well, yeah, at least they don't crinkle.
I usually have a paper in front of me with not just notes, but
You like to mess with it a lot. You mess with the paper, and so sometimes during the podcast you can hear...
you don't. You said you mentioned this. You touched on this, but you don't listen to the podcast back.
I don't.
Not even after they
I don't
are
like
put
to
on.
hear my own voice.
Yeah, but you could just leave it on mute and just watch a black screen. You know, because that'd be fun.
No.
I feel like some rebranding is in order. You know what I mean?
Can I say a secret for the
Ooh,
rebranding?
I don't.
Can
I don't
say
think
it?
you can say that because
I
we don't
can't
know
say
if
it.
it's gonna happen.
No, it is. I got a text this morning.
Okay, still don't say anything.
Okay.
We'll wait till it happens. But anyway,
That sounds so suspicious.
no, it's just a slight rebranding. The name's not changing or anything. Don't worry. But anyway, I was thinking, other than the title, we could, I don't know,
I feel like I need a sneeze.
one of those dodgy sneezes where you don't know it's kind of gonna come out or not.
Have you been listening to British people again?
I just mentioned that I've been watching Sherlock, a BBC
Oh,
show.
you said dodgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I forget those people are British.
Those people? What do you mean, those people?
I just mean like, I don't watch the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You don't have to. Anyway. I feel like... Oh, the paper. You see what you've done to me. You distract me so easily. I think you're like the chaotic energy in this conversation. You're typically like if I see you standing with a group of friends, you're the chaotic energy.
To be honest, is the after all the movies podcast.
Movies, to be honest.
So there's neighboring sounds, and then there's
Okay, I'm still not gonna forget the paper.
what is the prequel called? Something else prequel. and
Wait, no, time out. What was it called?
and the sequel is Little Dance, Little Jig. and to be honest, it's the podcast after we filmed all the movies.
And it talks about how everything in the movies is irrelevant. And
Yeah.
how
What? No, don't. Our movies are great.
there aren't any movies, by the way. Don't go looking for it. You're not gonna find any.
Wait, what if there is a movie called Neighboring Sounds?
Ooh, I don't know.
Should I Google?
You can have Google while I talk about my paper. But I was saying, I usually have a paper in front of me for the fact of the day. And because I always save that for the end, I was worried I was going to forget about it, but we're like within 5 minutes of ending here. And, little cough. We were within 5 minutes of ending here.
That's the next movie. Copyright.
Little cough. We were within
Little dance, little jig, little cop.
We were within 5 minutes of ending, and I still haven't forgot it without the paper, so I'm pretty proud of myself. But what does Google say? Has it come up yet?
No, I'm typing.
We've done an extraordinary thing so far. I don't want to jinx it yet. Is there anything wooden I can knock off? No, I don't think so. But
No.
we haven't had to cut anything out yet. Right about now. So
Neighboring Sounds is already a movie.
Oh, it is?
It's a 2012 Brazilian drama.
Whoa. Of what? What's it about? Is it a horror movie?
I don't know, but it has Manevi Jenkins.
You probably pronounced that wrong. Probably a famous actor in Brazil. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, if it's a Brazilian film.
Yeah. Yes. You can't
Middle
multitask.
class problems. I'm just trying to.
The film's about you're trying to decipher. The film is about middle class problems in Brazil.
Oh, it's a boy that plays baseball or just ball in the street, but is frustrated.
Oh, with the neighboring sounds.
This movie sounds weird. Just read the review later.
Okay, that's fine. We
But,
don't have to talk about it or recommend
Main
it.
character vibes, for sure.
Am I the main character?
No.
Oh.
Every time someone lets out laugh like that, I think of a snake.
You do that a lot.
A snake.
Why? Why snake?
Like, you know those snakes that are like...
Oh.
Oh, a turtle! A turtle!
Those are not the same creature. Snakes don't have legs.
Snakes, turtles, donkeys, same thing.
Did you know only like the back
That's
six...
the next movie, Snake, Turtles, and Donkeys.
You know that? No, that's a Shrek prequel. You know, there's,
Shrek. We'll read that later.
you know only like the back like foot of a snake or like the back 6 inches of a snake.
Snakes don't have feet.
No, I'm saying the back
That's a lizard, son.
foot as in the measuring unit. The back like 6 inches of a snake is actually a tail.
I thought they were a tail.
That's what I'm saying. It's a common misconception that snakes are a tail.
I think what
and they're
happened
not.
to a snake was they were a tail on like a turtle.
Yeah.
And the turtle was like, "No, sir, get off. Like, I don't want you to be a tail."
Right.
And he was like, "Shh."
Well, no.
And then he like hopped off, and now
he just grew a face. Yeah. No. Have you ever wondered though what happens to those
The worms
lizards?
have eyes, do you think?
No. What happened to the tails of lizards that fall off? Because you know some lizards make their tails fall off when they're being chased. You know?
Oh, did you?
They turn into snakes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you know that if you pull a little tail too fast, I forgot what animal it was. Some type of rodent. One of my friends has one. Forgot. It's kind of like a rat, but it's
The
not.
tail will like detach.
Yeah, you pull it too hard, the tail never grows back.
Really? Is it a
It's like a gopher or something.
chinchilla?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's like a rat, but with like no personality.
A hamster?
No.
A mouse?
It still has a tail.
A lizard. That's the only thing I can think
It's
of.
like, it starts with a G. It's like a gopher.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Don't tell me.
I'm not going to tell you. Because I don't want to, because it's funny to watch. I lost it. Hold on. What was it? It was, well, now I should have told you.
It's a gecko.
No. A No.
You just no.
A bearded dragon?
No.
People have those for pets.
It's like a rat.
Um,
This is off topic. We'll figure it out
There
later.
was-
Put
there
it
wa-
on the screen when we figure it out. Put it right here. Wait, leave a little silent spot for neighboring sounds. Ready?
okay.
Okay, that's where it was.
The
That's
words-
what it is. It's not a gopher.
It's a, well, I'm not going to know when I'm editing this.
I'll tell you.
I'm gonna
I'll
edit
ask
this.
my friend what pet she has.
Okay, I'm going to
so
edit
she
this
can tell.
tomorrow, so you should.
I think it's like it starts with a G, I think.
No, it doesn't. It's
It does.
I know exactly what you're
A
saying.
gopher.
It's not a gopher. It's a gerbil.
It's a gerbil.
I knew it. We don't need the words on screen.
But we said it, so they're not gonna know we got it later. So that'll be.
They
awkward.
will, because if they just stuck around for another half
Well,
minute.
they might skip back to see if they missed the words.
Oh.
Put
I'll
put
the
like
wor-
we'll figure it out later.
No, I'll put the words up. There are no
Wait,
words.
what was it?
Gerbil.
Oh, I was like, it was a gopher, wasn't it?
No, not gophers. Gopher Day. Or no, Groundhog Day.
Gopher Day. That's the next movie.
We probably shouldn't start a trend here with the movie topics. Anyway,
My nose itches.
we're like pretty much 43 minutes in here. So do you have anything to say?
Don't just add on 20 seconds like that.
Well, no. I automatically add 8 seconds because of the intro and outro slide card. But why are you squinting at me? Anyway, you something to say to people before we leave?
Good afternoon, Simon.
All right.
What if there's a Simon listening?
There's probably not, but actually, you know what, Simon, if you're listening,
Simon.
go ahead and comment.
Simon, put your mom's gopher
Okay.
in that cage that you know was there.
Yep.
The one with the bird poop in it.
Yep. The cage that's for gophers.
And remember to feed it.
Yeah. Because you shouldn't leave your gopher running around with
Right.
bird poop in the cage.
That's the lesson for today.
Anyway, that's been episode 8 of To Be Honest. Possibly most forgetful podcast yet. It is time for the actually no, time out before we end. This will be slightly
You were about to press the done button.
No, I was gonna press no, I was gonna say the fact of the day, right?
Yeah.
But we said this a couple podcasts ago, but we never actually did it. We were gonna have a little bit where we tried to do animal impressions.
Oh, we should start that now. Let's just do one.
Oh, should we?
Yeah,
I
let's do.
feel like we shouldn't humiliate ourselves. in
No,
such
no.
a way.
This is not humiliation. This is called awesomeness.
Little
So
dance, little jig.
impersonate.
Okay.
Let's just start with the lion. Yeah.
No.
King of the animals.
Okay, I can do baby lion.
Okay, go for it.
I don't know if it's gonna like peak on the audio or anything.
Just go for it.
All right, ready?
That's a snake.
No, snakes go.
Look, I have a big lion roar. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Roar!
That's perfect. How do you even know how to do that? What? I'll just like insert lion audio over
Yes.
it.
Wait, actually, please do that.
I'm not gonna do that. It'll stay with my and your roar. Okay. And then,
I didn't say roar.
Anyway, fact of the day is bats can eat up to 1,000 insects per hour.
So can I.